Hello, great and bountiful YouTube Empire. I'm your host, Chiin Ferno, and welcome to Speed Draw. Now, this is a picture that was requested to me by a very dear friend of mine, Bekah. You may recognize her from some of the Happy Panda News Skits. And she's also been in some one or two Let's Play videos of mine. But, so here we're getting started with the Lineart. And I generally try to get all of my lines done with non-photo blue. Well, actually, no, not non-photo blue. See, I learned in school that non-photo blue ink was, or not even ink, but non-photo blue pencil was the way to go with all this. But turns out you can just use any blue pencil. So I just started using. I prefer mechanical pencils over traditional pencils, so I simply started using blue pencil lead, and that's that. So I generally do all my, underlines with the pencil lead, and then I go over it in ink later so that I can scan it in. And you won't see that process because I'm cutting that out just to save on time, because these videos can get pretty long even though they are sped up. But here I'm drawing Bekah, which was her request. She wanted me to draw her as one of my characters, which she already actually is. I just haven't really drawn her character in a really long time. But and her outfit that I'm putting her in is actually based off of a kimono I saw when I was looking up references for her on Facebook. And I thought it was really pretty kimono, and she really likes Sailor Moon and stuff, so the whole plan was to go for kind of a Sailor Moon vibe. And then I saw that kimono and I was like, I should draw her in that. And so I kind of do sort of a mix, but really it's mostly the kimono with sort of Sailor Moon-esque accents, I guess, is how you'd phrase that. And of course, you gotta have the Sailor Moon hand gesture. And it was around this point that I was starting to realize that the hair just wasn't really working for me. So I decided to do a different hairstyle that she commonly uses, because for whatever reason I couldn't get the hairstyle I had with it flowing out like that to look like her. But as soon as I changed it to the braid, it looked a lot more like her, and I was much happier with it. And the boots are actually from an old design from just middle school, because I've known her since middle school. That's when we met, and we've been friends ever since. And then here's the final product. Well, not the final product, but the fully inked version. And then this is her current boyfriend, Micah. I haven't known Micah since middle school, but I've known him for a pretty long time, since high school definitely. He was in my Japanese class. Initially, my plan was to give him a more outfit kind of similar to resembling Tuxedo Mask, but it really ended up turning out a lot differently than I initially had anticipated. And this image just really kind of, their true essences just sort of took over when I was just designing everything. And the image in my head was a lot different from the image that came out, but I'm much happier with the image that came out than I would have been with the image that was in my head. This sword design I actually designed based off of, there was a picture of him with some samurai dude, and I designed the sword after the samurai guy's hat. And then here I'm adding just some kind of armory stuff like chainmail and such. I never did fix that foot. A few times I planned on trying to fix the foot, but I never ended up doing it. I also was going to add a cape, but I never ended up doing that either. But I think he's fine without it. And then the one tuxedo mask element is the rose design pattern I put on his shirt. So thank you for watching. Feel free to check out some of my other videos here that I've done in the past. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Unless you're already subscribed, then you don't have to subscribe again. That would be weird. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.